check the markets, where we do have a strong start to the final week of the year. All right, let's talk about the state of play, guys. Got stimulus. Goldman ups its Q1 GDP forecast now to 5% from a prior 3%. You got some talk, even from Dr. Gottlieb, that maybe you're seeing this wave of the virus start to peak nationally. Tom Lee says if that's the case, you could have another violent move coming in epicenter stocks, he says. Quote, there could be fireworks this week, and he is talking about a Santa Claus rally. Jim Lebenthal, you agree?
I do agree. I do agree, Scott. I've thought for some time, I've expressed it to you and others, that I think we're going to have an end-of-year rally here that carries through to the middle of January. There's simple forces at work here. You've had an up year. People don't want to take tax gains this late in the year, so there's an abeyance of sellers. Then you get into January. You've got bonus money, 401k contributions coming in. These sorts of years usually crescendo into late January. Wouldn't be surprised, I'm with Tom Lee on this, if you get a correction in the first quarter, maybe late January. But for right now, you got to ride this. And on Thursday, Christmas Eve, I did add some shares of Apple, which is my way of playing this late year-end rally here. This is a short-term trade. Scott, you and others know I'm a long-term investor, but once in a while I get a trade in my eye, a twinkle in my eye, and this is it. I'll be on with you on Thursday. We'll see if I close it out then. We'll see how it goes. But I think you're supposed to play the risk game in both the short and long term here. Long term, yeah, we're going to reopen. And next year is going to be record earnings on the S&P 500. So that's the story. You're in a kind of safe zone, both short and long term.
All right. Apple's about less than $2 away from a 52-week high. Why, though, Jim, expressing your view and your optimism through a mega cap growth stock and not through a reopen stock?
You know, it's a good question. I think you start with the answer of you usually are going to express it with something that you know. Apple has been a holding of mine for many, many years. We saw it top out September 2nd after that torrid August rally, and it's been consolidating ever since. But last week really confirmed the breakout that was occurring for a couple of months. I wouldn't be surprised to see this set a new all-time high by the end of this week. The momentum is there. I know the name. And Scott, if let's say I get this little short-term trade wrong, I'm not afraid to own a few more shares of Apple for the long term. I'm pretty comfortable using Apple as my trading vehicle here.